Guys, we have an urgent breaking news coming out. Multiple states are sounding the alarm. 2,000 flights delayed, up to 3 foot of snow expected. Alright, so there's a possibility that number might go up, the flight delays. So there is traffic jam in Los Angeles. I seen the video, guys. Give me a second. Let me show you this video. Look at this. This happened early today. And I do believe it's getting a lot worse. We talked about this over my new channel, the the Prepper Watch News. Look at this one. Whoops. Here we go. Video shows the 405 freeway in downtown Los Angeles as the Thanksgiving travel rush got underway. Now, this was posted 11:02 a.m. November 26, 2025. That is, again, that's in the morning. I mean, I could just imagine now it's just a lot worse. All right, so we're going to see what's going on here. So there are flight delays. There's a big, massive snowstorm. Meteorologists and the weather forecasters, they're really sounding the alarm. All right, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Thank you again for your support, guys. Tomorrow, I'm going to take a day off. I want to thank every single one of you for the support. That will actually make up for the day off, too. Also for the gas traveling to West Palm Beach. That's a long drive. So after this, I'm heading there. It's a 4-hour drive, 207 miles. And I want to thank every single one of you for your support on PayPal and Cash App. Now, I'm not going to be too far from Mar-a-Lago, where Donald, residency. I might do a live stream and show you guys Donald Mar-a-Lago. I can't go in there, but I can show you guys the area. But, yeah. So, thank you again for your support. A powerful winter storm is expected to bring heavy snow to swath of the U.S. this Thanksgiving holiday week, potentially hampering travel across multiple states, according to forecasters. Now, the National Weather Service said on Tuesday that the system will bring snow along with gusty to high winds to parts of the northern plains and upper Midwest, then move across the Great Lakes with heavy lake effect snow Wednesday into Thanksgiving Day. Now, it says here, winter storm warnings and winter weather advisory from the National Weather Service span much of Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan as of early Wednesday morning. Lake effect snow warnings have been issued in New York, Pennsylvania, and Ohio. Blizzard warnings are also in force across parts of Michigan and Wisconsin. So here's a map. This is from Wendy's.com. What's going on here? Oh, I gotta play it. Why is it blank? There's something wrong with the app. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, there's something wrong with the app. Yeah, there's something wrong with it. It's just not, it's not working properly. Again, that's not from my end, that's from their end. Hold on, there's multiple ones. Let me just refresh the page because I want to see this. I want to see what's really going on here. Yeah, yeah, it's not me, it's the app. So I guess when they shared it, there was some issue going on. Yeah, you see? I'm sorry, guys. I won't be able to play those videos. But there's something that I wanted to know too, because again, it's just to share information to you guys to keep you updated with all this. So 13 minutes ago, look at this here. Aftermath as semi trucks jackknife in heavy snow. So there's going to be a lot of this stuff going on. Several semi trucks jackknifed and got stuck on Interstate 94 in western Minnesota on Tuesday as a winter storm brought strong winds and heavy snow through the region. That is brutal. Stuff like this. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, man. You know, I've seen videos of, you got back to back. I mean, they're just hitting each other, hitting each other. Again, it's like black ice, you know, and you hit the brakes and the car slides and can do nothing. And I've seen videos, and it happens almost every year. You got cars and vans and trucks and trailer. I mean, it just hitting each other back to back to back, which is very dangerous. Very dangerous. This is why I believe that people should drive really, really slow. And I've seen people just going way too fast and just smashing into other cars. 5 worst airports for weather delays, and it's bad news if you live in one big East Coast city. With weather forecast looking grim for Thanksgiving week, the snowstorm, the strong winds, and heavy rain are likely to have an impact on Americans traveling home for the holiday. New data shared by weather.com shows that the 5 U.S. airports that are most likely to declare a weather-related delay, looking at the past 10 years of statistic. Number 5, Boston Logan International Airport. Weather delays in past 10 years, 132,016. Percent of time delay due to weather in same period, 45.28%. Most common weather issues, snowstorm, fog. Number 4, LaGuardia, New York LaGuardia Airport. Guys, I used to travel a lot. And boy, oh boy, I would never go to LaGuardia. I would never go to LaGuardia, not even JFK Airport. Again, I used to, travel. I forget the name of the airport, New Jersey. Man, I forget the name of the airport. But LaGuardia is the worst. It's the worst airport. Actually, no, the worst one was Philadelphia. And no offense to the people out there in Philadelphia, but I remember, we were stuck in snowstorm, and I was trying to talk to one of the people that works there, and she had a nasty attitude. Like, man, if you don't like the job, don't work here. Go to McDonald's or somewhere else. It says here, weather delays in the past 10 years, 155,262%. of time delayed due to weather in same period, 54.31%. Most common weather issue is snow, low clouds / fog, wind, thunderstorm. Number 3, Chicago O'Hare International Airport. And I'm going to skip the rest of these, the numbers here, guys. Number 2, there we go, Newark Liberty Airport. So Newark Liberty International Airport, I never had a problem with that. I always find it quick and very easy. And number 1, it seems, no, I don't think San Francisco is number 1. But you have San Francisco International Airport is also on the list. Yeah, so it seems like San Francisco might have been number 1. Winter weather alert issued for 8 states, and that was posted 1 hour ago. The National Weather Service has issued winter weather alerts across 8 states, including Idaho, Montana, Minnesota, Wyoming, Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and New York. Now, they include winter storm warnings and winter weather advisory, as well as blizzard, gale, high wind, and storm warnings. Now, it says here the forecasts are particularly disrupting for those who are traveling in the Great Lakes and Northern Plains. Wisconsin alone has 10 weather alerts today, including flood advisory, wind warnings, blizzard warnings, and winter storm warnings. Now, it says here the airport impacted the worst by delays was Chicago O'Hare International Airport. The second worst was Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport in Minnesota. Minnesota, man, it does get cold out there. Okay, so now we go into like older ones here, but again, it started with like 1,500 flight, but you guys get the picture. It's now 2,000 flight delays across the United States. So multiple delays happening across the U.S. 8 states under alert. I mean, bumper to bumper traffic in Los Angeles, and it's not even Thanksgiving yet. I came home from the barber shop, and boy, oh, Lewis always does things backwards. I went in there instead of, making an appointment. The person's like, yeah, you're going to have to wait, man. I got like 8 people. And they were all young ones, all little ones. I'm like, I don't mind. I hang out here. And it was early in the morning. All right, so nearly 82 million Americans plan to travel more than 50 miles from home this week for Thanksgiving. Yo, I'm going to travel 202 miles. That's how long I'm going to travel, guys. And I really appreciate, like I said, thank you so much for your donation, like Cash App or PayPal. That helps out with the gas. That truly helps out. So I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much for that. So, man, 82 million Americans. I'm one of them. It says here, weather is the greatest cause of flight delays, attributed to 62.6%, according to a report from the FAA. Wow. It's going to be really rough. Man. I'm going to share this link in the description box. You guys should check out this link. Once you click on it, it's a live update, and they got all these updates every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes, they got like delays and snowstorm and 3 foot of snow. I mean, it's just good stuff to keep track on. East Coast drenched in rain, while Midwest faces snow ahead of Thanksgiving. So the East Coast expect heavy rain on Wednesday, with thunderstorm possible, particularly in southern cities such as Atlanta and Charlotte. The rest of the country is also facing turbulent weather on the day before Thanksgiving, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. In the Midwest, snow flurries are expected through the day on Wednesday, accompanied by gusty winds, which is already having an impact on flights in the area. Chicago O'Hare International Airport has been the hardest hit airport in the country, according to the Flight Aware, which shows 357 delays and 9 cancellations, either going in or out of the airport. The upper plains is also expected to be buffeted by strong winds gusting up to 50 miles per hour at time. Man, there's a lot of stuff here. Thanksgiving forecast map shows travel weather in every state. Upwards of 80 million people to be impacted. Alright, let me just skip some of this stuff here, alright guys? And give me a second here. The Arctic blast. Look at this one here. The Arctic blast brings snow and endangers travel ahead of Thanksgiving. A surge of Arctic air is sweeping across the United States of America just as millions prepare for Thanksgiving travel, delivering frigid temperatures, heavy snow, and strong winds. The cold plunge has already hit the Midwest and plains, where a winter storm dropped more than half a foot of snow across Dakotas, Minnesota, and northern Wisconsin, Minneapolis St. Paul saw its first snowfall of the season overnight, accompanied by gusty topple 40-mile-per-hour wind. Forecasters say temperatures will run up to 20 degrees below average through Friday, with heights in the 20s and 30s across the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes. Southern cities are expected to wake up to freezing conditions by Friday morning. It says here lake effect snow is intensifying across the Great Lakes, with warnings for up to 20 inches of accumulation and winds reaching 50 miles per hour from northeast Ohio into Pennsylvania and New York. Blizzard warnings are also in place for northern Wisconsin and Michigan, Upper Peninsula, where totals could reach 30 inches. So you guys get the picture here. America is getting hammered. America is getting hammered. 2,000 flights delayed. Let me refresh the page and see where we at. So far, it's still 2,000 flight delays. Yeah, so it's still 2,000 flight delays. All right, so... All right. But again, better expect bumper-to-bumper traffic. Please drive slow on the highway. Those black ice are brutal. All right. Again, you don't want to slid and hit vehicles and then start all that massive bumper-to-bumper crashes. Again, make sure you call your airport before you head there and see if there's not any flight delays going on. But I will keep you updated with all this. 8 states, 82 million Americans, 2,000 flight delays. It's just going to be one of those years of, again, those holiday season. It's just, man, a lot of families is not going to make it to Thanksgiving meal. And, you know, stuff like this got to be prepped. If you want to go to your family for Thanksgiving, you have to take at least maybe a week off or something. Use PTO or, you know, use your vacation time. Because if you try to go there at the very last minute, it's just, you know, everybody's doing it at the same time. It's just that's what's causing this massive delay, traffic, and so many other stuff. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please be safe out there. Don't drink and drive. Don't do that, please. And if you start drinking, which I recommend not to, but again, you know, there's free will for people. But if you start drinking, make sure you don't drive. Call an Uber, ride, or taxi. Please be safe out there. Enjoy your food. Enjoy everything. And make sure you help. Excuse me. Make sure you help your neighbors, those who are in need. If you have extra, please help them too. And I want to thank every single one of you for your support. Thank you so much for watching, guys. God bless you all. Till next time later. Peace.